Yo, what's up guys, it is Saintsfan. Welcome back to another Grand Theft Auto 5 video. Like I said, today we're going to be going through a little bit more in-depth look at this new screenshots that Rockstar released with the release date for Heists. So hopefully you guys do enjoy and find this helpful, and maybe learn some stuff that you might, and maybe see some stuff that you might not have seen the first go around of looking at these pictures. So overall, unfortunately, there wasn't too much to be seen, but like I said, there is a couple little things here and there that do look pretty cool. One thing I do want to mention real quick before we get into the screenshots, this is kind of about PC, but it caught my eye, and although there's been, so much hate towards Rockstar and trying to get the PC and delaying it so much, they did announce that, or they did sort of give some insight on the Rockstar editor a little bit, and in this sentence it says, as well as the powerful new Rockstar editor for recording, staging, and editing original custom videos. So the whole staging part, that kind of seems interesting to me, because maybe finally they'll allow us to or some sort of, turn cops off or something. But yeah, that definitely sounds interesting, and hopefully when PC comes out, you'll be seeing a lot more awesome videos on GTA, a lot more machinimas and stuff. But anyway, getting into the screenshots, so the first one we have here, pretty simple looking one. They're coming out of the ornate bank, obviously with the bags on their back, the bags of money. They obviously have the balaclavas, and it seems like we have a couple different variants. I don't know if the one on the right and the one on the guy in the back, if those are, I guess, technically called balaclavas, but they do, obviously cover his head, as you can see. One of them, obviously the guy in the front has the mouth open. It looks like the other two guys don't, so it looks like Rockstar is continuing with just a bunch of different options to, make your character look cool. Pretty awesome. Besides that, though, nothing really else looking really new. Moving on into the next one, this just shows you the size of this boat. It's absolutely massive, and it's unfortunate that it seems like we're not going to be getting this in free roam, which it's understandable, but that'd have been so cool to have this in free roam, and it kind of would have acted like the military base. They could have had the Hydra over here on it and stuff. You'd have to swim out and go to it to actually get the Hydra. That'd have been really awesome, but unfortunately, I don't think we will. If they do and surprise us, look, I'm all for it. But anyway, the picture, you can see the four guys on the boat. They're going into, or about to go, obviously, in there with the night vision, probably. Not anything else you can really see from this picture. I mean, you can kind of see some stuff on their bodies. Nothing, or you can't really tell too much, though. But moving on into the next picture, get a nice close-up of the gun right here. And just showing off the detail. It looks really nice, as well as it seems like we might have some more new clothes. The guy on the left kind of has almost like a wetsuit. It kind of looks like, at least the pants look like it. The top a little bit, it might have like a bulletproof vest over it or something, but that's either some sort of spandex clothing or a wetsuit, it looks like, at least to me. Also, the glove that's on the guy in the front's hand, I don't know if that's new. It doesn't really look like the full glove that's already in the game. It almost looks like a wool glove, but in the game right now, the wool gloves actually have the tips of the fingers cut off, so I'm not sure if this is potentially new gloves. I mean, we have seen some pictures in the past indicating they're going to be bringing some new gloves, so maybe that is one of them. Moving on into the next picture, we have another picture of what we're assuming to be the Guardian, and as you can see, it's being either chased by a bunch of Merryweather people in the back there. They even got buzzards, so it looks like for whatever heist this is a part of, you're going to be going through some crazy stuff and dodging a bunch of missiles and everything, but you can kind of see on the guy's face the new masks, obviously, and what's also pretty cool is that these hoodies are up. I don't know if this is a feature that we can just either turn on and off, put hoodie up or down, or if it's just a clothing option that, has the hoodie automatically up, but either way, hoodies, it looks like, are going to be up and being able to put over your head, so that's awesome, especially for Fashion Friday. Next picture, though, we have, this is the new helicopter, the Huey, or I think it's the Valkyrie, I think somebody said that they found in leak code. I could be wrong on that, but this is going to be a blast to play with. Obviously, just look at the gun. I mean, that's awesome. Looking at the guy, though, I don't know if that's new gear. It almost kind of looks like it, because it kind of looks like he has sort of like a vest on top of the clothing, because it kind of changes colors around his shoulder area. So I'm wondering if that's going to be some sort of new combat gear. That'd be awesome. The mask, though, he has on, it almost has sort of like a skeleton vibe on the bottom. You can kind of see a little bit. I think there's a better picture coming up that shows it off a little bit more. But yeah, either way, that's some pretty awesome stuff. Next one we got This shows off the new variant of the plane that's coming. It's a nice black and gray gradient, and right here we just have two people, and we can finally wear bandanas over our faces in online, so that's going to be a really awesome thing to do. I know so many people were wanting this because you can do it in, in single player, and they were wanting it in online. So yeah, the clothing wise though, nothing seems to be new there. Not sure, but I think that's a new hat on the right. I don't think I've ever seen a red hat, and it almost looks like it's not like cockeyed. It looks like it's actually straightforward. So maybe they'll give us some more options to like customize our guy even more with the hats, position, as well as the hoodies up and down. Moving on though, next screenshot, we have them breaking into the Humane Labs, as you see on the bottom left. That's going to be a really fun heist. Nothing really new in this picture besides the shirt that the guy's wearing. It looks different from the back. I think there's another picture that'll show it from the front. But what's interesting is that in these screenshots, it looks like there's not going to be any new guns. So I'm not sure if they're just intentionally not showing some new guns they're bringing, or not, but besides like the flare gun or something like that. But either way, next picture, we got the new bike. This is the Principe Electro, and this bike does look really awesome. I'm hoping it's going to be of the caliber like the Akuma or the Body, so we can actually use it, but it's going to be a really fun bike to use, I have a feeling. And as you see in the back left, there's a van, and this kind of goes on what a couple of the modders have been talking about, or leakers. There was some coding or something about a van and a lost MC van or something, or a new one at least, and it looks like this area might be one of the places we got to go rob. And what's awesome is that, this heist, it might be, heisting another gang or whatever, like the lost MC, so that's going to be really fun. It's not just going to be cop related stuff, so that's awesome. Moving on though, the next picture, for some reason this kind of reminded me of like Batman or something. I don't know, the mask or the balaclava that's on his head, it just kind of looks like that for some, I don't know why. But here's the picture though of the guy with the new jacket, and again, this is a zipped up jacket, so I'm hoping that Rockstar has like made it an option where you can like zip up or unzip jackets, hoodie up or down, hat front or forward, or cockeyed side to side or whatever. So that's going to be awesome. And again, the guy in the back, that's a Lost MC gang member, and we're probably infiltrating his base. Oh, by the way, on this guy at the bottom right, you can see the new gloves, which kind of look like motorcycle gloves. So that's going to be really awesome to use in outfits. We have two more pictures left. This one is the badass Karen Technical, and this is going to be a lot of fun to use. Although you do have to be careful because you probably will get shot out if you're not paying attention. But again, balaclava on his head, the new gloves are on him. Nothing really new though in that picture. And then finally the last picture, this is the picture, because here you have everything. You got the new balaclavas, or the new masks that cover their head. In the back you got the one with like the skull on it, that looks really awesome. You have the new jacket, and then the jacket that buttons up, and then you got the hoodie that's actually over their heads. That, I really can't wait until we can do this in GTA Online. It's going to be so much fun. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Hopefully you learned something new. Hopefully something, stuck out and, you saw it the second time around instead of just, glancing over them the first time. If I missed anything, which I might have, let me know in the comment section. But yeah, I'm pretty excited. I can't wait till the more info, whatever that means for Rockstar is. Maybe it's another trailer or something, or maybe some more info on the other heists, because we kind of know 3 of them already a little bit from just basing it off the trailer. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Drop a like if you did. Subscribe for more awesome GTA content. And as always, it's your boy Saintsfan. I'm out. Peace.